Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast for Monday, fucking March 19th, dude. I'm in a great mood. Boop, 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 boop. You fucking suck my fucking dick. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why I just sang that song. I just been watching a bunch of fucking old, I listen to old country now, and then I started listening to old fucking rock and roll. What's his face just died. The guy who used to fucking film chicks that he shit on or something, whatever his name is. Chuck Berry. Whoa, yeah. It's part of one of his classics. If you listen to the background, you can hear him shitting on people. I have such respect for him, too. It's just once stuff like that gets out. Once it gets out. Anyway, so I just been, I'm in a great fucking mood because my fucking shoulder. I had this rotator cuff injury, and it's just been fucking with me since October. And I finally found an exercise. It works for me. For me, I just feel like for my shoulder needs a safe place. People on the internet are mean. A lot of crying out there. All right, so this is the exercise. If your rotator cuff is fucked up like mine is, the problem is if you can look with this injury, it's like you can still pick up the same amount of weight you can always pick up depending on the angle, but then shaking hands or just reaching for a salt shaker, all of a sudden you're like, this sharp pain. It's basically what I've learned is it's the muscle, like it's when you first go to raise your arm, that first 30 degrees. That's what the fuck it is. And then the big boys take over, whatever you're doing. How you lifting your lunch pail up? Maybe you got a giant fucking donut you want to shove into your face like I did today. I broke my rules about donuts. My wife wanted some donuts, so I went by. There's a Dunkin Donuts out here, right? So I show up and it's late in the day. It's like fucking 2 PM. So all the donuts are gone, They're still making them, but they don't have, they don't have that freshness to them. They got those, the little munchkins. They had like the worst flavors left. It was like blueberry, custard, and fuck your mother, whatever the fuck it was called. And I was like, that's what you got left? They were like, yeah, that's what I got left. This is after the people in front of me could not make up their mind. Can we get a dozen donuts? And they lay them down now. That's how long it's been since I've seen anybody get a dozen donuts. They lay them down. Back in the day, they stood them up. And the frosting from one donut got on another donut. And evidently, with all the iPhones coming out, somebody finally decided, why don't we make the box a different shape and we'll lay them down? And I imagine the Steve Jobs of Dunkin Donuts went to some sort of Comic-Con of fat people. And he came out in a turtleneck sweater with his fucking New Balance sneakers. And he fucking showed off the box. And everybody went, oh my God, right? Their fucking man tits bouncing up and down. And you think he gave credit to the poor little fucking 8-year-old in the back room who had to put those things together? Huh? The blind 9-year-old girl who fucking designed the box down in fucking East Albuquerque. You think he gave him any credit? Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't. Oh, look who's here. My 2 angels. Cutie number 1 and cutie number 2. What's up, buddy? Hey, Nia, this is some bad language in there. She can't understand it anyways. What's going on? Do you want to be on the podcast, Nene?
Sure.
We'll grab a mic. Go, 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 go. You shake my nerve and you rattle my brain. Yeah, you got to grab stuff in the bag. Anyway, so.
Whoa, what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
You got doggy treats.
I know.
Fucking cow.
Come back in a minute. Come back in a minute. I'm in the middle of this story.
Oh, all right.
All right?
Bye.
Okay. Bye, cutie. That fucking guy who trying to make the donuts, that was just an actor. So anyway, I call up Nia, okay? And I just go, yeah, they don't have any fucking donuts. Their donuts suck there anyways. And she went, oh my God. She goes, blasphemy. A guy from Boston, which I'm not. I'm from the Boston area. I'm from the safe suburbs. All right? So you can take your Goodwill Hunting fucking quotes and you tell them to somebody else. Because I grew up in a nice suburb. There was cul-de-sacs. We played street hockey. We roasted marshmallows. All right? There was no, it's not your fault. There was none of that shit. Nobody liked apples, and I sucked at math, okay? That's it. I climbed trees, and I had a paper route, okay? So enough with the Southie shit. Everybody from Massachusetts is not from South Boston. We didn't steal cars, okay? A lot of us are from the suburbs. We slept in bunk beds. I'm so sick of that fucking movie. Where you from? You just say, I'm from Massachusetts. Oh, Southie? Did you grow up in Southie? Did you like apples? Did you say, how about them apples down at the Tasty? Like some fucking stuck-up Harvard cunt is going to mess with anybody ever from back the way South Boston used to be. Now they're all Harvard grads that live down there from what I've heard. I have no idea. I don't know what goes on in that city. Okay, last time I lived there, they were just starting the Big Dig, and that big ugly green thing was still there. And going from Faneuil Hall over to the north end, you took your life in your hands. You just felt it. You went underneath the fucking Southeast Expressway, and it was scary, Anyways, what the fuck? So I call her up, and I just say, yeah. I go, the donuts suck. And she goes, oh, my God. She goes, a Boston guy saying Dunkin Donuts sucks. That's blasphemy. It's like, Nia, nobody gives a fuck about their donuts. It's all about the coffee. All right? I don't drink the coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't like it. It tastes like dirty water. It burns my tongue. It stains your teeth. It's the trifecta of, I guess it helps you take a shit, though. I know a lot of people like, I drink a coffee, smoke a cig, take a good shit, get on with my day, have a French fucking curler. It's all about their bread and butter's the coffee. Okay, that's the lead singer. That's like if Dunkin' Donuts broke up and the coffee went solo, all right, that's the George Michael. And the donuts are the whatever that other guy's name was, Andrew Ridgely. Anyway, so I go, yeah, fuck that place. So, the people in front of me, they couldn't make up their goddamn mind. Like, what do you want? What's in those? Oh, can we get 2 of Let's get 3 of those. They kept talking to each other. We'll get 3 of the pink ones. And I was already having a bad day because I keep my truck in storage now because we got the little one. And it's just easier for my wife to get in and out of the garage. And I knew if I kept my truck there and she always had to squeeze by it and try and get the fucking stroller and all that shit, what's going to happen. Eventually she's going to be like, I don't know, what do we need 3 cars for? And eventually she's going to make me sell it. So I did a preemptive strike. And I immediately put it in fucking storage before she could bitch about it. So I had it over the last fucking 5 days. Loving it. So I just switch out. All right? I put Jackie in storage. And I take out the old girl, right? I drove her for 5 fucking days. And of course the battery died because I forgot to unhook the terminals there. Had to get a jump down at the Comedy Store. Anyway, so I'm going to return the car today. And it's the day before I go on the road. So we have a rule in my house. In my house, there is a rule. But basically, the day before I go on the road, it's family day. I hang out, I make breakfast. I made some fucking meatballs. I cook the goddamn chicken. I make sure that she's got food in the fridge. I'm a hell of a guy. So I make sure she's going to be all right, right? So I go, all right, I got to return my truck. She's like, when are you going to be back? I'm like, I'm going to be back soon. All right. So I get in the truck and I do what I always do. I drive down I got to move fucking, I got to move her car. I become like a valet because I have the shittiest driveway ever. Right. So I'm fucking driving up the street. And as always, big stupid grin on my face. It's my favorite thing ever. It's 3 on the tree. It's so much fun to drive. And whenever I get a little bit of space out here, I just get to fucking run through all 3 gears. That's all I want to do. Every time I do, I get right. And when the second I get it into 3rd gear, I always have the window down. Even though I put some AC in there, I never fucking use. I didn't use it for so long. I turned it on, and all this white shit came out, and I breathed it in, and probably took fucking 9 years off my life. Anytime I get it up into 3rd gear and I'm cruising down the street, I always do the same thing. I always go woo every time. I never did that once in 9 years of owning my Prius ever. It's the greatest sound in the fucking world. It's the sound of a big fucking American engine Making it great. Running through the fucking gears. Loud pipes. It's the greatest fucking sound ever. And every time I get through, woo, and I go up the street, right? So I'm having a great time. You know, I'm driving down the street. I got the AM radio on. I usually listen to Keyshawn Johnson's fucking sports show, but, you know, it's the weekend, so it wasn't on. And anyways, I get on to, I get onto the fucking highway. And, of course, I'm cruising along. And right before I get to my exit, it is just like this traffic from fucking, it's like 5 p.m. traffic if a fucking truck jackknifed. It is just, of course, my exit. And I told the people I'd be over there by noon. So I'm starting to feel stressed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I try to make a fucking, a Boston move here, right? Even though I'm from the suburbs. A Massachusetts move. I'm going to go around all this shit, act like I'm going to drive by, and then I'm going to fucking cut in. And I don't know what the fuck was going on. I couldn't see any accidents. So I'm trying to go from one highway to another. So I know what I'll do. I'll just fucking, rather than go east like I want to, I'll just get on the west side. I'll take the highway west, go down one exit, and then I'll curl back around because I can see on the overpass there's no fucking traffic. I don't know where there was like this offshoot to the on-ramp, right, that everyone was going down. Like, I don't know what Paul Simon was doing like a free concert or some shit. That was the level of traffic. So I say, fuck it. I get out of the traffic, I drive down, get it up to third gear, woo, right? I fucking go west to turn one fucking block, one exit up and then come back around. And as I fucking go there, all of a sudden, this is all this other traffic going the other direction. And this is the first time since I started meditating that I had an absolute meltdown. I literally screamed as loud as I possibly could, fuck you, LA. Every fucking cocksucking motherfucking cunt fucking every word you could possibly think. And then I'm fucking just stuck in even worse traffic going the other way to go one fucking exit, up to come back around. And all I'm thinking is where the fuck I would be if I just took the pain to begin with and just stayed in that traffic jam. I'd be creeping forward and whatever. Why didn't I just call the place and say I was going to be a little late? Oh, you know what, Bill? Because that would have been the chill thing to do, right? I didn't. So it turns out I look up. I'm like, what the? This is like, it's Saturday at noon. How is there 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday traffic? I am like literally beside myself. Just saying every curse I possibly can. And I look up and there's 2 little flashers going on and it's tow truck flashers, right? And I'm like, oh, here we go. This is all rubbernecking. And on the other side of the road, it's fucking going, like gangbusters. Everybody's cruising by. That's where I want to be. It's right fucking there, right? And I can't get to it. So I'm like, you fucking rubbernecking piece. This is what's something to be changing a tire. It's going to be a fender bender, and I'm losing my shit. Now, if I was a fucking dictator, I would deliberately have a car on the side of the road changing a tire. Whoever slowed down and looked at it would be eliminated, would be removed from society. Fed to the fucking pigs, whatever that fat fucking North Korea does to his goddamn relatives, feeds them to dogs. That's what I would do. I was so fucking mad. I was like, that fat fucking North Korea, he's actually making sense to me. So I get all the way up. I should be careful, man. He might send somebody over here to mist me. Like he did to his other, he set up those 2 fucking whores over there, right? To take out his fucking stepbrother. So anyways, I get all the way up to the traffic jam. And, of course, it's a little fender bender. There's people standing there. There's nothing going on. But I'm finally going to get past it. Finally going to get off the exit, come around, and fucking run through the gears and fucking go down the other side. And what do I see on the other side of the road? Where it was all nice and clear? Now there's major traffic because the dumb cunts on the other side of the highway are slowing down to look at the shit on my side of the highway. So now I got to sit through it fucking twice. And something told me, don't get off at the first exit, Bill. Everybody has this idea. Go to the second exit, and then come back. And guess what I did? I ignored that instinct. Got off the first one. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking dead stop traffic. And the only way to get back on the highway is I got to make this illegal U-turn. And I don't give a fuck. I'm making it. And I'm just sitting there, cocksucking motherfucking dictator, fucking cut all their fucking heads off. and I'm getting ready to make my illegal U-turn, and I just happen to look in my rear view mirror, and guess what's 2 cars behind me? A fucking cop. I'm like, what are the fucking odds? Now I got to go straight. I said, fuck this. So I get in the right lane, and I just cruise up, and I get out of his sight. I finally fucking turn around. I finally got into a good lane, and I came back, and then I got back under traffic again, looked at the same people, looking at the same accident. There was nothing going on, and then I fucking finally was able to continue on. And, of course, I made the call. There was no problem. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody yelled at me. It was fine. I completely lost my shit, and I'm in bed. I got so fucking mad that when I saw the people on the other side of the road rubbernecking, I gave them the finger. And I was all the way to the right, getting off the highway, and I gave all of them. I mean, do you realize how immature that is? I mean, I was just like, have you ever been embarrassed about yourself, by yourself? Like, I actually hit that level, because I stuck my whole fucking arm out the window, giving him the finger. The person behind me could see it, be like, who's this guy giving the finger to? You know, I'm basically saying it wasn't one of my best moments. But anyways, as I mentioned earlier, one of the great things is somebody showed me this exercise for rehabbing the rotator cuff, and it's fucking been great. First of all, what you do is you basically you bend over at the waist. No, you're not going to take it up the ass. Okay, before anybody makes that easy joke, you let your arm hang down, and then what you start doing is basically your fingers are pointed at the floor. Your arm's hanging straight down, and you just make small circles, right? And counterclockwise or clockwise, and then you just start to make it bigger and bigger, just to get to the point of pain. And then you live there for a minute, then you back it back down to small circles. And then go clockwise if you went counterclockwise. You just go vice versa. You just go the other direction. You do the same thing again. Whatever that does, it kind of gets some fucking, I don't know, lube in there. I have no idea. I don't know shit about anatomy, right? And anyways, and then what you do is you have your arm straight out, not straight out. You have it down at an angle. You walk up to a wall. All right, I have to explain this part perfectly. All right, and by the way, you're at your own risk on this one. You have your arm probably at like a 15-degree angle. You're standing right next to the wall, sideways, okay? Is that perpendicular to the wall? I have no fucking idea, all right? It's like, just imagine the wall was your friend, and the two of you went to a general admission concert, and you got there early. Just imagine what the space would be between the two of you, but you'd be both looking at the same shit, right? That still doesn't make sense. Perpendicular to the fucking thing, all right? Then so you reach out, you touch the wall. All right, your arm's at a 15-degree angle, and then you just slowly start walking it up. And obviously, as it gets more straight, you're going to have to move your body further away from the wall. And you just walk it up with your fingers. So it's the weight of your arm, but your fingers are taking away most of the weight. And walk it all the fucking way up until it's like you know the answer in a classroom, and you're so excited, and you're straight up. And then you walk it back down. You do a set of 3 to 5. And I did it. I've been doing it twice a day, and my fucking shoulder's amazing. And then I ice it afterwards. And it feels fucking amazing. I actually sat down, played a little drums today. It was fucking phenomenal. And I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain it a little bit better. Maybe there's a YouTube video of it. I don't know. So anyways, that's what I've been doing, and I feel great. And the guy who is basically keeping my dog for the rest of her life, so I know she'll be safe, was in town, and he brought her by, and I got to take her on a couple of hikes. We hung out, and, it's sort of like a shared custody thing. I mean, he has her like 95% of the time, but I know she's safe. She looked great, and it's awesome. I don't know if it's good or bad for me to keep seeing her, because it's always fucking unbelievably sad every time when I give her back. But as long as I know the next time I'm going to see her, then I kind of have hope or whatever. I just keep jokingly say that she went to college, and this is like spring break. She comes back in March or whatever. But what's great is I know she's okay. I know she's going to live out a full life, And, whenever that day comes, when she's coming down to the end of it, I'm going to be there because I kind of made a promise, when you get a dog, that's it. Like how much you love a dog. It's like, dude, I'm there until the end. And, even though the way it worked out with having a kid and everything, the main point of the whole thing was that she survived and she had a great life. She's got this, she's living in a great house now in Arizona and all that type of shit. And it just means I'll play Arizona more. And the person who owns it makes frequent trips out here, always drives out. And I think he'll always bring her because he knows that we love her. And Nia got to see her and everything. She came back over the house, was hanging out. And, she smelled like us, so she was cool. But it really was never oh, my God, I just said her fucking name. I just outed her name. Anyways, and she just basically, it was never about the kid. It was about everybody else that was going to be coming by, and it was going to be too crazy, and the dog was going to get even more protective. And, I went through it with the whole trainer. It was like the dog's going to go to a whole nother level. And I just knew something was going to happen with the craziness of having a kid. So we made the right decision. Anyways, all right, where do we go from here? I'm going to edit that out, by the way. That's going to annoy you guys. You said the name. You should have let me fucking know. So many weirdos out there. Too many weirdos. So, anyways, what have I been up to? I've been watching a little bit of the March Madness. As much as I can, having the kiddo around. I watched Duke, win their first round. I don't know. I'm assuming they won the second round, or I would have. I'm assuming that they're in the fucking Sweet 16. My internet sucks right now. The internet is such a fucking... I spent all this fucking money. I was just like, dude, you give me fucking the internet that Jesus would have. And they said, all right, it's going to be $9 million. And I said, I'll write that fucking check, you fucking criminal. And they said, fine. And I had the best internet for about 6 months. And then slowly it just starts sucking again. And what it is I think they just turned the juice up on your house. Whoever's paying the most for it. And then the next guy gets bumped back. And then he's like, hey, what the fuck happened to my good internet? Well, we upgraded, blah, blah. Then he plays, whoever pays more than me. See, I haven't gone back to them in like 2 years. And now, I can't even I get internet in like 2 rooms of my house, and the rest of it sucks. Let's see if I can look this up. March Madness. There we go. Here we go. CBS Sports. What's going on? Come on. This is like you're rooting for the slowest horse ever now. Come on. Load. Oh, my God, it worked. And it worked. March Madness 2017 live tournament scores update, blah, 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 blah. Where's the fucking bracket? Kansas is the team we expected. I love Kansas. I don't know why. I've always loved Kansas. I like Duke. UCLA, it's fucking fun to see them just because they're such a legendary franchise. Syracuse exchange plans to extend Boeheim. How to watch Duke versus Carolina. What? What? The number 2 Blue Devils will take on on the number 7, South Carolina, not North Carolina. Oh, when the fuck are they doing that? I got to watch. All the Duke games get taped. But next year, I think I'm going to add to my sports package, and I want to watch as many of the Duke games in Kansas. I don't know why. I've always loved Kansas, and Duke I got into because I got a couple friends that went there, and then I went to a game, and they treated us great. So, it's over. I got to call in Coach K's show. It's over. Wait a second. Did they lose? End of the second half. What? The fucking Gamecocks beat them? No. 88-81? Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way. No fucking way. Duke score. I just spelled scores. Duke score. No fucking way. They fucking lost. Oh. Jesus Christ. South Carolina scored 65 fucking points in the second half. They scored 23 in the first half. Duke scored 30 and 51. Oh, man. I mean, I knew that they didn't have the team this year, but shit, I thought they'd at least get to the Sweet 16. Wow. I hope that Jason Tatum guy doesn't be fucking one and done. I hope he comes back. And I like that Luke Kennard kid. You know, Grayson Allen, he had him coming off the bench really well. You'd think, you know, with all that shit, how he wanted to be hated, you'd think you'd think he pouted. You'd think he would pout, but he didn't. He was a fucking man about it. All right, well, congratulations to South Carolina. Jesus Christ. I know a lot of Duke haters out there loved listening to that in real time, me discovering that they fucking lost. God damn it. All right. I'm Kansas. That's my team, Kansas Jayhawks. I respect all of them, man. I really don't like, you know, I come from a pro sports town, so I don't really have any sort of hatred for anybody. You know what I mean? I don't even hate the fucking North Carolina. I don't even fucking hate them. I don't hate NC State. I love how the tradition of all of it. How, you know, I can sit back. I picked the fucking team so I can actually get involved in it, I guess. So anyways, I'll root for Kansas the rest of the way out. And I also like seeing UCLA do well. And of course, any fucking underdog. I was watching Northwestern. It sucked watching them lose. They lost. They came back against the Gonzaga, who I'm so old. To me, they're still the new kids in town, even though they've been crushing it for almost fucking 2 decades at this point. Anyways, let's get back to the podcast. Let's get back to maybe something, Bill, that you sort of know about. How about that? So anyways, I was listening to all this fucking old rock and roll shit, you know. And, of course, if you listen to all that shit, you're eventually going to run into Buddy Holly. And I was in that Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. And I always loved the drums on that. And I never knew what the fuck the guy was doing. I guess he was just playing paradiddles. That guy, Jerry Allison. I just love the way he plays on that fucking song. He's just playing paradiddles around the kid. He's got the snares off. And I love about wherever the music's going, if it's, you know, just playing those basic, 2 chords? I don't know shit about guitar. The brighter chord, he's up on the higher note or whatever. He's on the higher tom, and then he goes to the floor tom, and then occasionally comes back to the snare. It's just a fucking beautiful piece of music, you know? And I'm learning this shit right now with my drum teacher. About how to finally get my paradiddles and shit and playing singles and doubles, going in and out, getting them up to speed while being totally relaxed and letting the stick do the work. And it's the hardest motherfucking thing in the world because you already can play it up to a certain speed, just your own fucked up technique way to just say fuck all of that and drop like 100 BPMs, you know? And start all over again is a bitch. But if you stick with it, it gets. I'm not gonna lie to you, it gets pretty fucking exciting. Where all of a sudden it's just like, wow, I don't even feel like I'm exerting any effort whatsoever, and I'm like 3/4 up to what used to be my full speed. I don't know. It's exciting shit. So by the way, you know, now that I got the kiddo, my lovely daughter, who every time I think I'm not gonna like. You don't think the loves can go any further. They develop more and more of their personality comes out. You're like, oh my God, she does that. And then it just goes to a whole other, like now she's smiling like you can't believe. And the other day I was sitting there, I was with her and diaper's clean. She's got a full belly. I'm holding her. I'm doing all the shit that usually stops her from crying. And she's just being cranky and crying. I was just like, what the fuck could this possibly be? And that's my favorite part about being a parent right now is trying to figure out the riddle, like what's going on with her. And you know what I figured out for all you guys with newborns, you know, that are starting to develop out there? You know what I figured out? I was like, she's fucking bored. I'm doing the same shit, and this shit was interesting for about a week to 10 days, and now she's over it because she's hit a new level of consciousness. You know, she can see a little bit better, whatever, hear a little bit better. She's starting to understand, oh, those are my feet. You know, she needs something else. So, you know, we do like this tummy time thing, trying to get her to pick up her head and learn how to crawl and stuff. So I brought her over to the little pad thing, and it's this little thing that's got like, you know, these little rattles and shit hanging down from it. And I just turned her over onto her back, and I had her look at those things, and she just looked up and was completely enamored with them. And like, that's the new thing. Now I put her on her back, and when she looks at them, she smiles at them like they're her friends. And this is the greatest thing ever, because up until now, I've had to carry her around like a kettlebell everywhere I went, and was, messing with my shoulder and shit. But, you love your kids, so you're like, fuck the shoulder. The shoulder comes a distant, 20th in this race, the first 19 spots of my daughter, right? So now what's great is I can just bring that tummy time thing into where I'm watching sports. I put her on her back. She's looking at her friends hanging, and I can sit on the couch and keep that thing moving with my bass drum foot, right? As I'm watching the games. It's like the greatest thing ever. I watched like a whole first half of Northwestern Gonzaga. I'm just sitting there doing that move, man. It's the greatest thing ever. So if you got a kid that's crying out there and the diaper's clean and they're full and all that, maybe they're just bored. Try something new, some new stimulus. I was so psyched. It's such a luxury to not have to be holding her every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Because they're like these little fucking kettlebells, and they're hot as hell. They're like this hot water bottle. They're getting all hot. You're getting all it's just awful. It's like you're stuck in a crowded elevator. Yeah, I feel like I'm going through menopause. It's like the fucking hot flashes here. Hot flashes. Anyways, so let's do a little bit of. Let me read some of the advertising here, everybody. The advertising. What am I doing? Did I just open the maps? Why would I do that? All right. Oh, Dirty Lemon. I finally tried some of this stuff. It takes a second. It kind of tastes like shit a little bit with a little lemon, because it's got the fucking charcoal in there. But once you drink it, it's all right. But it also says on the side of the bottle, this has not been tested or approved by the Food and Drug Administration. So I was kind of like, what the fuck am I putting in my body, to be honest with you? But, here's their advertising. Just being honest. Dirty Lemon, everybody. Evidently, I've been seeing these striped Dirty Lemon bottles everywhere. I haven't. And now I have them in my fridge. I do. Dirty Lemon is a functional beverage brand with products with optimized various areas of your life, like vitamin water, but without the added colors/sugar. Plus, the products actually work. Well, maybe that's why it tastes like shit. They took the sugar out of it. There are 3 types now: sleep, detox, skin plus hair. Jesus, I need the last one. I needed this 10 years ago. And each one contains the juice of 1 lemon, no sugar, is blended with functional ingredients that actually work. Their sleep drink, for example, includes magnesium, rose water, chamomile, and passion flower, all which help. No wonder it tastes like shit. I'm drinking flowers here, which helps you fall asleep fast and stay asleep through the night. Evidently, I drank one the other night before bed and had crazy dreams. Talk about the dreams. Dude, these guys are weird. I didn't drink this shit. I don't want to drink something that makes me have crazy dreams. You know that I'm going to have a crazy fucking dream? And the detox is a secretly great hangover cure. Drink a bottle and the activated charcoal absorbs toxins in your body. Great after a long night out. All right. No, shit, I could have used that. I should have drank that today. I know I said I was going to stop boozing, but I got a problem, so I drank the other night. But I cut the booze way down. Way the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like when you're phasing somebody out of your life, but they're kind of a psycho. You can't do it abruptly. You got to kind of, sort of waltz them over to somebody else. All right, call to action. The best part about Dirty Lemon is that there's only one way to order is via text message. You'll never find it in stores. To order, go to dirtylemon.com, register your mobile number, then send them a text message. Say hello to a real human in a few texts. After a few texts, a 6-pack is sent to your door in 1 to 2 days. Once you buy via text, you'll never want to go back. Well, if they're not in stores, how the fuck am I seeing them everywhere? Oh, Jesus. When you text them, mention you've heard about them on my podcast, and they'll throw in an extra case of the sleep drink for free with your first order. 12 bottles for the price of 6. For more info, check out dirtylemon.com. dirtylemon.com, and text them Bill Burr sent you to claim your special offer. All right. Oh, shit. Me undies. Me undies. I'm wearing them right fucking now. Me undies. Me undies. I had a donut. Now I'm a cow. My fucking man tits hang lower than my balls. I got saggy thighs, and that's not all, but my balls are safe and they're nice and comfy with this fucking polka dot print here. I got black and white polka dot print right now. Now, this is, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me, it's one of the jerseys that when you win a stage in the Tour de France, jersey color meaning. Here we go. Let's see. What is the polka dot? Is that the fast one? What is the yellow? The yellow is the leader. Oh, for Christ's sake. What do the different jerseys mean? What do they mean? This is still part of the advertising. Just fucking hang in there. All right. The different Tour de France jerseys. You know what? Thanks for nothing, you cunts. What is this, clickbait? Oh, it's the Christian Science Monitor. I got to learn about Jesus to find out what that means. All right, Tour de France jerseys. It's still the same page. Cycling jersey. Okay. All right. Where's the polka dot one? Oh, it's red polka dot. What does that one mean? Red polka dot jersey means, oh, you went up the mountain. You the fastest motherfucker on the mountain. All right. Well, there you go. Well, that's what that means. Anyways, elevate your underwear game to the next level with MeUndies. You've perfected your wardrobe, but what about the stuff not everybody gets to see, you fucko? If you've been settling for store-bought underwear 5-packs, I have something that will change your life for the better. MeUndies. What's the first thing you put on and the last thing you take off? Don't say your socks, you fucking weirdo. It's your underwear. Make your most important piece of clothing the best it can be with MeUndies. What is MeUndies? Oh, just seriously soft, feel-good undies delivered right to your door. Do you think you could have a fucking fight to the death naked? Do you think you would, I would be so self-conscious that my junk was hanging out. Like, if you fought in your underwear, you'd be fine. Because you feel like that it's covered up. Psychologically, it's covered up. You know what I mean? But I mean, despite the fact that if somebody needs you in the balls, even if you had on fucking, Jay Leno fucking dad jeans, it's still going to hurt. Pretty much just the same. But even if you have fucking underwear on, it's still going to hurt. But psychologically, if you fought naked, I don't think you could do it. You know what I mean? It takes a special someone to just be like, yeah, you know what it is? It's those guys that get hookers that already let them kick them in the balls. You ever seen those guys? You ever seen those fucking porno videos? I have. They just boot them right in the balls. It's one of the funniest things you're ever going to watch. I don't know. I vote for that funniest porn out there. Is that a subset of comedy? Funniest porn? I would say that, and then those ones where the girls make the choking sound on the dick. If the guy's banging her and she's just going, whoa, 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 like that. There's no way. There's no way to not just burst out laughing. I mean, it's like Three Stooges. Like Shemp couldn't make a funnier noise than that. Anyways, if you've been settling for store-bought underwear, what the fuck am I talking? What is MeUndies, you might ask? Oh, just seriously soft, feel-good undies delivered right to your front door. Hey, how do you know if the person next to you who lives next door to you is shooting porn? How do you know? Because you'll be laying there in the afternoon and all of a sudden you just hear, from the other side of your driveway. MeUndies are designed in L.A. and made from sustainably sourced modal fabric 3 times softer than cotton. MeUndies, softer than soft. Luxury undies comes in an ever-changing selection of classic colors, bold shapes. I mean, there's only one way. I mean, people are only shaped so many different ways. And adventurous patterns, so you can tailor your undies to your own personal style. And guess what? You can save time and money each month with a monthly subscription. As always, how much do you shit yourself that you got to get underwear every month? And if you're not ready for a subscription, that's okay. You can still save. That's because MeUndies is offering 20% off your first pair. Just use our special URL, MeUndies.com/Burr, and get 20% off your first pair. So go ahead, revamp your underwear drawer. You deserve it there. Once again, that's MeUndies.com/Burr. MeUndies.com/Burr. All right, well, how many we got left here? All right, we got 3 left. I'll read one more and then I'll read 2 later. All right, Blue Apron, everybody. Blue Apron. It's important. I've never needed these people more than I do right now after eating a fucking donut. It's important to know where your food comes from. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Choose from a variety of new recipes each week or let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you. Ooh, is that a radish? Recipes are not repeated within a year, so you'll never get bored. Upcoming meals include, oh, geez, you're going to be eating like a dictator's wife. You know, they never put on the same pair of shoes. Do you think that fat guy in North Korea lets his fucking girlfriend kick him in his balls? Hey, oh! And then afterwards he walks up to her, right? And that's what they do. And then they feed their uncle to the dogs. And that, my friends, is North Korea. Spicy shrimp and Korean rice cakes with cabbage and furikake. Pork chops and garlic piccata. Maybe that's what he calls his dick. Furikake. That's his nickname for his dick. With scallion rice and spinach, mushroom and chipotle pepper and enchiladas with lime sour cream. Customize your recipes each week based on your preferences. Blue Apron has several delivery options so you can choose what fits your needs. And there's no weekly commitment, so you get the deliveries only you want. This is the deal. Check out this week's menu and get the first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/Burr. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/Burr. Blue Apron, a better way to cook and a great way to stay in shape or get in shape. All right, this is a quick one. Simply Safe. Earlier this month, at the Consumer Electronics Show, it wrapped up. And CES is this incredible trade show. What? All the big tech companies unveil their newest innovations. It's like seeing the future in front of your eyes. Our sponsor, Simply Safe Home Security, was there, and they had one of the most talked about products at the show. Did you hear about Simply Safe? The new Simply Safe security camera. The camera connects to the sensors in your alarm system, so if an intruder tries to break in, the camera will automatically start recording. That's pretty dope, huh? Busted, right? Can't steal this. Then not only will Simply Safe call the police, but you'll have actual evidence. Sorry. So when the police arrive, you can say, "Here's the guy. There he is, right there. Holy shit! Is that O.J. Simpson?" It's truly incredible. Plus, with Simply Safe, you can check in at home anytime, anywhere. Just live stream HD footage directly to your smartphone. Imagine if it was your fucking neighbor and you're in like the Cayman Islands and it fucking goes to your phone. And you had the guy's number, and you could fucking call him up. After you called the cops, you call him up and be like, "Hey, Orenthal, James Simpson, listen. No, dude. No. We're all good. You sound weird, dude. Are you okay? You got a weird sound in your voice." "Yeah, I'm still in the Cayman Islands." "Guess what, buddy? Guess what? I got Simply Safe." "What is that?" "It's the security system that just filmed your fucking psycho ass breaking into my apartment." "The cops are pulling up right now, OJ. Huh? What do you got to say about that?" All right. If you want to see for yourself what Simply Safe's brilliant technology can do for your home, go to simplysafeburr.com. You'll even get a special 10% discount. That's simplysafeburr.com. Simply spelled SIMPLI. Safe.com for a 10% discount off your home security system. Simplysafeburr.com. I might as well read the last one. And it's nice and quick. It's stamps.com, everybody. Do you still go to the post office? Oh, my God, that's so 2012. You know something? I use stamps.com anytime I'm selling posters and I need, whore myself out at the end of the fucking show. I want to shake some sweaty hands, look at some gray red wine teeth. That's what I do when I go out there. Listen, if I can figure it out, so can you. So if stamps can save you time and money, which you can use to grow your business, I can mail a letter, any package, using just my computer and my printer, and the mailman comes and picks it up. And it is a man. Actually, it's a woman. The mail woman comes and picks it up. Unlike the post office, Stamps.com never closes. You can print postage for letters or packages at your convenience, 24/7, 7 days a fucking week. It's convenient, it's easy, it's reliable, it's flexible. You know, like some chick that'll bang you without a relationship. Convenient, easy, reliable, and flexible. No need to lease an expensive postage meter. Right now, you can enjoy the stamps service with this. You have a fucking itch right below your ear, right behind your jawbone, and it makes you want to cough? Is that the Eustachian tube? No need to lease an expensive postage meter. Right now, you can enjoy stamp service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale without a long-term commitment. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Burr. That's Stamps.com, enter Burr. Stamps.com, never go to the post office again. And guess what? That's the end of you guys listening to me read out loud. Well, at least advertising. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about before I fucking got into the goddamn... Oh, yeah, you know something? I'm going to be in San Jose. If anybody knows a good rehearsal space out there that has some good sounding drums, and I can maybe go over there for a day or something like that, because I don't get to, you know, I'm always on the practice pads here, and I miss playing drums, and I'm learning all this cool shit, and you know the deal, man. I'd love to get those fucking V drums. It'd be nice if they hooked me up with a free one, and I could talk to my listeners about how awesome they were. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, give me the fucking drums. But, you know, playing on a real kit, that's the real deal. You know, I love those electronic kits, but at the end of the day, they make you sound fucking amazing. You're like, am I the next John Bonham? I think I am. And then you get behind a real kit. You're like, oh, wait a minute. I suck. All right. Donut shop while in San Jose. Hey, Bill, I know you've been in San Jose. I know you'll be here coming up, and I think I know of a spot that's totally your style. It's called Stan's Donuts. I know you're cutting the carbs and shit, but goddamn is it worth the extra elliptical time. Just an old school donut shop that's been around for decades and hasn't changed a bit. None of that crazy soy-based gluten-free pomegranate fritter with cruelty-free bacon bullshit. Just the classics. Chocolate, maybe an old-fashioned or jelly-filled. You fucking asshole, I'm trying to lose weight. Don't tell me about this place. But holy shit. The only one you need from Stan's is the plain glazed donut. I'm going to be there with Dean Del Rey. Oh, he's off sugar, so he won't do it. They will give you a glazed donut so fresh it might burn your mouth if you aren't careful. And you can see them pulling them out of their fryer just behind the counter. Can't beat it, dude. My mom used to take me here before school when I was really little, and I came back for the first time in like 15 years the other day, and it's even better than I remembered. Well, you got a little child sense memory going on there. Oh, my God, dude, why are you doing this to me? Immediately thought of you and that you'd like the old school feel of the place. It's like 5 minutes from the San Jose Improv. Make it happen. Do it for Stan. Oh, God. Well, I can tell you that's definitely happening. Well, you know what? I'm going to do a tour of San Jose, one of my city tours. I'm going to fucking go there. I'm going to end there eating a fucking donut. Well, maybe I'll start there, just hating myself. All right. Redskins. I'm sitting here listening to your podcast from the past Monday, and I'm thinking about the Redskins. Keep the name, change the mascot to a potato. That's fucking hilarious, but that's not intimidating. You know what I mean? The Redskins. Then, of course, the nickname would be the Hash Browns. But you know what? You know, hash browns are delicious. That's fucking hilarious. You know something? That's actually fucking brilliant. So you still call them the Redskins. You change the mascot to a fucking potato. You know something? That's one of the most brilliant fucking ideas I think that's ever been fucking sent in. God knows I've never said anything better than that. That's fucking brilliant. Change it to a fucking potato. But then what do you have on the side of your helmet? Then you know what you do? You just go back to the old logo with the R on the side. And the feather hanging off is the red skin, like you peeled the potato. You know that thing when people they peel it and they go all the way around in a circle? It could be like that. Great idea. That right there, that's a funny motherfucker. I hope you're very successful in life. Thank you for the... That's fucking... I didn't ever think of that. I'm slipping as a comedian. All right, the Great Barrier Reef. By the way, did you hear Netflix is going to switch from the stars, from 5 stars to thumbs up, thumbs down? I don't know. Why would you do that? You know, because I give, you know, if it's just thumbs up, thumbs down, it's just such a wide peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Thumbs up. Gourmet meal on the French Riviera. Watching the fucking, from a yacht, watching the end of a Formula One race in Monaco. Thumbs up. The Godfather, thumbs up. Meatballs, thumbs up. You know what I mean? Drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth, thumbs down. Adolf Hitler, thumbs down. I guess because they get the fucking ratings, it doesn't matter. But I mean, I like it. I like it lets me know. You know? Like, okay, people like this. How much do they like this? I don't know. Three Stooges, thumbs up. Schindler's List, thumbs up. I mean, it's just, what does anything mean anything after that? All right, Great Barrier Reef. Hey, Billy boy. Huge fan of the show. Thank you. Remember you were talking about the Great Barrier Reef a couple of weeks or months ago? Not really sure anymore. Too much weed, man. Anyway, I saw this on the front page of the New York Times and thought you would enjoy shitting on Australia some more. I don't like shitting on Australia. I was just shitting on that guy. It basically says that huge sections of the Great Barrier Reef that stretch across hundreds of miles were recently found dead, and they were killed by overheated salt water. I know this is coming from a liberal paper, but I think it's pretty clear evidence there is significant global warming. Anyway, you fat Ebola-ridden piece of shit. Love the podcast and keep on keeping on. Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I don't read up on a lot of the environmental stuff because it's too fucking depressing. I love animals, man. I love the earth, man. I don't want to see fucking sea life dying and all that shit. I don't know. I don't know what this. There's just too many of us. It's just like, I think a plague is coming, or I actually think that the robots will be in control of the upper 1%ers, and they will gradually take all of us out. And then what it will be each one of those Illuminati guys will have their own robot with all the answers. I mean, it's a fucking, it can play guitar like Jimi Hendrix. It can design the most beautiful architecture. It's the greatest farmer. They just, whatever you need it to fucking do, it can do. So you'll never go hungry. You'll always be entertained. And on top of that, it'll be the best looking chick you've ever seen in your life, and you can fuck its brains out. I mean, right there, if that's not going to be the extinction of all the regular people like myself, I think that that's what's going to happen. And then the earth will gradually cool. With all of our deaths, the Great Barrier Reef will come back. And the upper 1% will have what they always wanted, complete control. But I actually think they'll get bored after a while. You know? There's nobody to oppress. There's nobody to look down on. You know? That's actually a fascinating fucking movie, wouldn't it be? Like, there's just no more challenge. Right? And those robots know how to, like, you know, they can, like, grow an ear in a petri dish. Eventually they'll be able to grow all vitals. You know what I mean? And then you can just live forever. What would you do? What would you do? There's a reason why you die. You just run out of shit. What the fuck would you do? I would just keep learning shit. It's like, all right, for the next 80, like every 80 years, you just pick being something. All right, this 80 years, I'm going to be a gearhead. I'm going to learn how to take a whole fucking car apart, put it back together, make it fast and loud. I'll just learn how to do that shit. I'll have the robot right here. It knows everything. It'll fucking teach me how to do it. And then once I get it down, you know, and I do that for a while, you know, fucking learn every instrument, learn every language. You're eventually just going to run out of shit to do. And you just be looking at your robot just going like, dude, I know this is fucking nuts. I know we've been together now, sweetheart, for fucking 800 years, but could you do me a favor? Do you want me to kick you in the balls? No, sweetheart, I don't. It'd be funny if even though it totally looked real, it totally felt like a real person, but they could never perfect the voice, so it still fucking talk like that. You are the best I've ever had. Just like, bitch, stop talking. You're killing it for me. You'd have to just say to the fucking thing, look, 800 years, okay? I'm coming up on 800 years. All right, I've lived more years than Hank Aaron hit home runs. Could you do me a favor? On my 800th birthday, I know what I want. Okay? Could you just choke me to death, please? That does not compute, and they won't kill you. And then your punishment is that you live forever. You're kind of like a vampire at that point because you can kind of seduce any woman you want because they're all going to be, you're just going to get, you know what I bet after a while, if you live long enough, you just start banging, you'd make like ugly chick robots and you just bang them because you were so sick of banging tents. I mean, it's a hell of a goddamn, I don't think human beings can survive on that. You just think of all the shit that's going to happen. All right, female comedians. What the fuck is this? I didn't know this was coming up. All right, hey, baby daddy Billy boy, emailing from Dublin. Big fan of the podcast and stand-up. I've been watching a lot of stand-up specials over the last month. Recently, I'm making a concentrated effort to watch female comedians because all the comedians I'm a fan of are men. Unfortunately, I've struggled to find many who meet the mark. I just watched so-and-so's Netflix special, which was hilarious. Okay, then I'm going to say the name. Kathleen Madigan. Yeah, she's the fucking real deal. And she's a total hot shit. I love her. She's been fucking crushing it since I started. English comedian Joe Brand was also excellent, although I don't know if she's still active. Beyond all the others I've seen, all the others have been shit in my opinion. My issue with this disparity is that I don't think men are funnier than women in general. The women in my life, like my girlfriend, my sister, and friends, are just as funny as my guy friends. In your experience, would you find male comedians funnier like myself? If so, why do you believe this is the case? Could it be the fact that the industry is so male-heavy? Are women comedians trying too hard to emulate their male counterparts? These are all questions I can't answer. I don't know what the deal is, and it's all your opinion. Maybe I'm just an ignorant prick, but I feel like there's a female perspective in comedy that would speak to me that isn't met by the better-known female comedians. Either way, thanks for the laughs. Congrats to you and the lovely Nia on the little baby Burr. Go fuck yourself. I don't know, dude. It's like, you know what it is? I just think it's like bands. You're into a certain style of music and the other shit doesn't speak to you, so you don't go to that, but every once in a while there's a band, oh, fuck, I didn't think I liked country music. I like this country music. I just think, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why there's so much of that fucking talk. My shit is this, okay? If you're fucking funny, you're funny. If you're not funny, you're not funny. Okay? And it's not the crowd's fault. It's not this. It's not the fucking Martians. It's you're not funny. And one of the things I found with people, male and female, who aren't funny is they fucking got every goddamn excuse in the book. And I just want to say, hey, just go on stage and fucking kill. And all your problems will be solved. Go on stage and fucking kill. That's what it was. That's what it's always been. If you do that, all of these fucking issues that everybody, there's this over here, there's that over here, there's a fucking liberal bias, there's all of this. It's all fucking bullshit. If you go on stage and you fucking kill, you're going to get work. That's it. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm so fucking sick of all of that. Are women funny? Are blah, blah, blah. And to just lump everybody into a group. Just ask me, do you think Kathleen Madigan's funny? Just ask me that in that email. I think she's fucking hilarious. I love her delivery. And you know what I love about her? She can just stand there and be funny. I got to jump around, scream and yell, act shit out. She can just stand there and fucking murder for an hour. And you know what's great too is you meet her and she's totally down to earth and she's fucking awesome. So there you go. That's the positive way of me getting out of that type of shit, because I'm not walking into that. Like, why the fuck do you think I would answer any of that shit? You know what I mean? Look, what business are you in? Okay, why don't you shit on some people in your fucking your fucking arena? I don't want to do that. It's cannibalistic. Oh my God! I mean, there's so many. Do I gotta like name funny female comics for you? Is that what I gotta fucking do now? I gotta do your fucking homework. All right, feeling in love with with my lesbian best friend. Hey, Billy Dadbot. Oh, Jesus, you're so fucking right. I'm a huge fan of all your shit. Why are you calling it shit? I'm an artist. I loved your new special. I need some advice. I'm a young guy, and I haven't even tried to get into a relationship in a few years because my last one turned into a fucking nightmare. Anyways, over the past year, I've been hanging out with this lesbian, and we've grown close. Oh, Jesus, dude. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate just cold case file, dude. You're chasing leads that aren't even there. She's amazing and my best friend. The problem is I find myself growing more and more attracted to her by the day. We've talked about having a threesome. Woo! Which makes me think she might want to fuck me but doesn't want to admit it to herself. Oh, strike everything that I just said. Dude, you have fucking walked into paradise. I am happy for you, my friend. God bless you. God fucking bless you. I hope this fucking turns out the way I think it's going to. This just made the rest of my day that someone's in this situation right now. Lately, she's been trying to get me a girlfriend, probably so this sexual tension can be redirected. What the fuck do I do, Bill? Please help me and go fuck yourself. What do I do? Dude, I've never been in this situation. I'm living vicariously through you. What do you do? Don't fuck it up! Dude, okay, wait a minute. Who's been in this situation? And don't fucking lie to me. Send in what this guy can do so he doesn't fuck this up. Oh, dude. God fucking bless you. What do you do? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck would I do? I don't know, man. You know what I would do? I'd go out drinking with her, right? And I would fucking, all right, pick somebody out. Who do you like? You go up, you strike a conversation, you know what I mean? Maybe she strikes up the conversation so the other lady keeps her defensive shield down. You know, okay, this is what you do, dude. You get into great fucking shape, okay? You got to help out your lesbian girlfriend, okay? You get yourself a new fucking wardrobe. You got to look right when you're going out. You put on a pair of fucking MeUndies. Okay? You eat Blue Apron for a goddamn month. You shed some fucking pounds. You put on some MeUndies. You dress fucking right. Okay? Give your lesbian friends something to work with. Are there any lesbians listening to this fucking podcast? How does this go down? Hey, Nia! Fuck. Maybe she knows. Hang on a second. Let me hit pause. You know what I realized? She's going to come in here holding my daughter, and we can't talk about this shit when she's here. All right? Well, I'm going to have to put this one I can't do. Okay? And I would say, oh, it's a fucking podcast. She's never going to be on again. No. My daughter's developing. Eventually she'll be playing with toys. She can sneak in here and she can answer some goddamn questions. All right? There you go. Or I don't know how to do it. Anyways, dude, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm so fucking excited I can't even think straight right now. God bless you. I hope this fucking works out, man. And I want to hear the fucking story. Okay, lately she's been trying to get me a girlfriend, probably so this sexual tension can be redirected. Yeah, so basically every once in a while she doesn't mind banging a guy as long as there's, you know what it's like? It's like you're going out to a restaurant, right? She's going to order one thing, you're going to order the other thing, but she's going to take a couple of fucking, a couple spoonfuls off of your plate. That's what's going to happen here. Oh my God, this is fucking tremendous. Fucking tremendous. God bless you, dude. I have no advice. I've never been in that situation. It's tremendous. All right? Good luck to you. All right, everybody, go fuck yourselves. I'll talk to you on Thursday, and I'll check in on you on Thursday. And thank you to everybody. My shows are sold out in San Jose. I'm doing 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday, 2 Wednesday. I'm working with the great Dean Del Rey. We're going to fucking kill it when we're up there. And also, I need to hype this show I have coming up. I'm doing a fucking, we'll send the link out on March, what the fuck am I, I'm doing this MS benefit, and they're honoring Richard Pryor. And it's on March 25th, 7 p.m., out here in Los Angeles. I'll put up the link for tickets and all that. I believe we just tweeted it out. I'm going to be co-hosting with Craig Gass. There's going to be all these amazing musicians there. It's going to be a great night for a great cause. Hope you guys can make it down. That's a Saturday night. Come on down. There's a fucking taco truck down there. It's going to be a great time. All right? That's it. Go fuck yourselves. I'll check in on you on Thursday.